I don't want any plastic, I don't want any ground floors, and I don't want to get married in Aberdeen. You understand that? I want to do what I want to do.
Good afternoon, guys. It is currently Wednesday afternoon. It's just gone 12:15. I'm on my way to the train station because I have an event today with Maid. Super excited. The weather is so nice today. I'm wearing a coat, but I honestly feel like I could do without it. But yeah, I'm meeting my friend Becky. We're gonna go together. It starts at 1:30, so I've got a bit of time. I do need to get some food because I haven't really eaten lunch yet. But yeah, that's the plan for today. And then we're gonna have a mini meeting afterwards to plan our New York trip. So excited for that. You guys know how much I love New York, so words can't even describe how excited I am. So we're really looking forward to starting to plan for that. But yeah, it's going to take me just over half an hour to get into Central, so we'll catch up in a bit. Guys, we have just finished. We're actually next to the Royal Opera House, which is where I'm coming back to in a couple of days' time. Becky is here. She's taking pictures of our coffee for some detail shots. Check her Instagram out and her TikTok and everything. Honestly, so great. We've done some planning for our New York trip. It's gonna be so fun.
It's gonna be so much fun.
It's gonna be so fun. Honestly, can't wait.
It's a good year for us.
It's a good year. It's a good year. If anyone has any suggestions for New York, definitely let us know.
Drop them in the comments, kids.
Oh yeah, drop them in the comments. But yeah, it's like 5 something.
Yeah, going to 5:30.
It's going to 5:30, so we're gonna head off. 5:27. Gonna head off. Get on with some more work. But yeah, that's basically it. The event was really good. The artist is literally. She's killing it. She's going to be featured in Vogue India. Like she did installation. She's doing an installation for the World Cup. She's done an installation for the Tate Modern. Like so much. It's really great. Love seeing a bit of diversity up there, right at the top.
We do.
We do indeed.
Not her being friends with the mayor of London.
Yeah, not her casually just being friends with the mayor.
Yeah, and him having her art in his house.
In his house. So casual. But yeah, people are staring now, and I'm getting shy. So we're gonna go. But we'll catch up in a bit. Okay guys, we are currently in the watch house. It is Monday morning, bright and early. It's 9:40. I'm here with Kaylee. We've got such a busy day. Should I read you the sketch?
No, literally. Also, look at the coffee.
Oh yeah, look at the coffee. It's so nice.
Delish.
We have a meeting at 10 a.m. with the guest, pre-interview, because we do the interviews, but we have a pre-interview just to go over like if they don't want to cover anything, what they do want to cover, upcoming projects, that sort of stuff. And then we have a bunch of work we need to do. We've got a press junket today, our first press junket. If you don't know what a press junket is, it's when movie stars, actors, directors, all of that, they'll sit in a room and journalists go in and out asking them questions. So we're doing a virtual one today that we have to prepare for. We've both watched the film already. We got sent an exclusive link. Really happy about that. That was so fun.
We are the big deal.
So yeah, we've got that at 5. In between then, I have a couple of meetings as well. We're gonna try to find somewhere to sit and work, which we don't have right now. But yeah, we have another press junket on Friday as well, but that one's in person.
The sudden whisper.
I
Another one on the...
But the movie's going in cinemas, so check our As Seen In links. Everything will be in the description. But yeah, busy day ahead. Looking forward to it. We're going to start with some iced coffee before getting on with our first meeting. We'll catch up in a bit. We're not putting this on shots,
no,
right?
we can't.
Like, I can't even
Do you know why? Well, there's a lot of reasons why.
What?
We'd have to do such a short clip, then it would be taken out of context again.
Sure.
Gonna get in trouble after.
Saying that.
That's a good short, Loki.
Tati.
Is that too like... Ah!
All time, she's still having to have this conversation.
That's alright, because
She's
they're like,
fine,
what
yeah,
conversation?
yeah. And then she'll shut up,
She
she's
people
fine
about
up.
the Black Mirror Street with siblings.
Whoa.
That shocked me even.
Who's this? It's about to jump
What
in
the
and
hell?
That's such good
Who the
news.
hell?
Do you know how good that is?
That's really good. Wait, so what sort of things do they do, like press junkets? But like, what do they do for
Yeah.
musicians?
Like get them on like radio shows, podcasts and
Oh
stuff.
man, so they can literally.
We need to hurry up and prep for the press job.
Let's just pass that and carry on with that.
What? I would prefer to get this done because it's only 7 minutes left, then we don't have to think about it.
It's in 27 minutes.
Yeah, that's fine. So
Okay,
just
let's
keep
do it.
playing it.
How do I know it's not? What is my audio?
And I like the fact that it's actually
Yeah,
I've seen in production.
yeah, we're a production company. God, that was a stressful time.
Don't ever lose. Out of all the flowers in the world, she belongs. Your dream come.
Why am I so terrible at vlogging all of a sudden? I actually cannot believe this. Oh my goodness, it feels like this is the first time I've had a minute to just even sit down and speak to the camera. But you know what, we move. I cannot believe how busy. Oh my goodness. First of all, the in-person, this is a little behind the scenes, okay? So with the press junkets, I feel like we're so used to seeing the like really put together like ones for Marvel and like all of these fancy ones. This one, whilst it was like a big movie as such, like the director was literally nominated for an Oscar, I think the press junket budget was a bit smaller. So basically they didn't provide any audio or video recording equipment, so we decided to record it ourselves. I took in both of my cameras, my old one, which is at the end of its tether. I cannot believe it even worked, honestly. And this camera that I'm using right now. And then we were recording audio on our phones, but the footage wasn't usable. The room wasn't soundproof and there were people like sitting behind us whilst we were doing the interview. So it wasn't optimized for like a visual interview. I think most of the people who were doing press for this movie in particular were doing it like written. They were writing articles about it. So that's what we ended up doing. We wrote an article, we made a website in literally days. Like I think that was the most stressed I've been as of yet, because making a website in a matter of days and publishing an article and all of this in such a quick turnaround was not ideal. But the article's out, you know, all of that stuff is out, so definitely go check it out. We'll leave a link at cnn.com. And then since then we've even recorded our first guest episode, which is actually such a cute story. Like basically our guest Christine, we went to nursery together. We go into more detail about it on the podcast, but how do people find people from nursery? I don't know, but we did. We found each other and it was such a great first guest episode. That will be out so soon. If it's not out already, it'll be out like in a day or two by the time you're watching this. So that was As Seen In. And then what else have I been up to? I just had to buy a new laptop, which my goodness, I am livid about. Like I hate spending money unexpectedly. Like I don't like making big purchases without a plan it wasn't in my plan to buy a new laptop, especially after I just bought a new camera. The reason I had to buy a new laptop was because my old laptop, I have a MacBook Air. If you're not an editor, you're gonna hate these next 2 minutes of conversation. So just skip forward a bit. But basically I have a MacBook Air which has the M1 chip, right? And I'm already bored of hearing myself tell this story. So the MacBook Air has the M1 chip. This is the 2021, right? I use Final Cut so frequently because that's how I edit my videos and edit some other stuff. So the laptop doesn't have a fan because it's an older one. It's 2 years old. I hate how Apple are so quick to outdate their technology, but that's another conversation. I will still ride or die for Apple, I love them. But anyway, the MacBook Air doesn't have a fan. That's my bad because I got that one. So it meant that when I'm using Final Cut Pro, the processing power needed is just not strong enough. And when I say it overheats to the point where I could burn my hand if I left it on there. Like, it's unnatural the way it overheats. So I think over time, what I was told from the Genius Bar is that the laptop has just been deteriorating because of the heat damage, and it lags. Like, I can't use it for more than 10 minutes at a time, honestly. The M1 Max chip is just way too expensive. So an M1 Pro was like the best I could get, which is a MacBook Pro. And the reason I needed that, back again to the technical speaking, is because this camera films on 4K, right? But the videos that I've been making, I haven't really been shooting in 4K at all because my laptop can't handle 4K footage, which I knew prior to starting using this camera. I was like, oh, I know my MacBook Air isn't 4K resolution, it's not gonna do it. But I was thinking I could use proxies, which is basically a low-res version of the original file. So it's like you're editing 4K footage, but it looks like 720p, for example, until you export it and it's 4K again. But even using proxies on 1080p footage, which is just normal HD footage, which the laptop should be able to encode, it doesn't work. Like, why am I having to use a proxy on 1080p footage? Like, that's light work. Literally anything, it would just lag. So now with the MacBook Pro, I can edit to my heart's content. This just isn't what I wanted. Like, I took a little hiatus, and then when I came back, I was like, this is gonna be so good. And I just haven't been happy with the content I've been making because my technology's been failing me. And I know a bad workman blames his tools, but I can't afford to be losing valuable hours because of tech, because I'm a busy gal. I am. So I'm really happy now that I've got this new laptop, even though I'm really angry that I've got this new laptop, because it means my productivity can skyrocket. A lot more updates as well. Moving home, so I'm currently in Bromley staying at my aunt's house. I'm moving back home, I guess. It's not really home because I didn't grow up there, but the house is empty. I'm furnishing from scratch. Definitely make sure you follow over on my socials because I'm doing a series where I get you guys to choose my furniture, like help me choose my furniture. I've already chosen my bed. If you voted, thank you very much. So yeah, definitely go over because I'll need your help choosing many different furniture pieces. So yeah, I'm moving, so when I come back, I'll have good Wi-Fi, good tech, everything will be sorted. And when I say when I come back, I'm going to Zambia, literally today. It's 12:15 p.m. and I leave the house in like half an hour latest. I'm just waiting for my files to transfer over to my new laptop and then I'll just be on my way. So yeah, stay tuned for the next vlog when I'll be in Zambia. Really looking forward to showing you guys Zambia and introducing you to one of my home countries. I'm half Zambian, half Kenyan, so really excited about that. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that. That'll be one of the next vlogs. And then shortly after that, I come back for a few days. If everything goes right with all the planning and logistics, I'll be going to Belgium. Then after that, I'll have like a week. I'll be doing a lot of house stuff, and then I go to Kenya. So the last part of this year is incredibly hectic. It was very necessary for me to get all of my stuff sorted out now before heading on all of these different trips, and you know, being here, there, everywhere, moving house, like everything is just very hectic. So I'm really looking forward to the new year. I think a lot of the house stuff will come in the new year when I'm like really settling in. But yeah, thank you so much for sticking with me, guys. I cannot thank you enough. You know, I'm running out of patience with myself. So the fact that you have patience with me means the absolute world. But we'll catch up later. Just wanted to say hi, touch base, give you guys a mini update because I know I've been, you know, just all over the place. I'll do a Q&A soon. I'll put a question box up on my socials, so go check it out. But yeah, I hope everyone has a great week ahead. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna go now, but I'll see you next time. So bye.